What up, everybody? This is StarDelta9 coming at you from the kitchen. Yes, I am. I'm going to make some peach puree CBD lotion, and I thought I'd take you along with me. So let's make some lotion, shall we? Hope y'all are having a fabulous day. So what I have done here is I've added my complete emulsified wax here, not beeswax. I've used cocoa butter, and I've used peach puree infused CBD oil. That's in 1 measuring cup. In this measuring cup, I put 146 milliliters of distilled water, 1/2 teaspoon of colloidal oats, about an 1/8 of a teaspoon of Tessa Silk, and I'm going to put some vegetable glycerin in there. I'm going to make sure I get it all. I've sanitized all my jars. I put them on the stove and boiled them on low. Brought them over here, placed them in the sterile area, sprayed them with alcohol and their caps. In the water, I'm going to go ahead and use a little blender just to blend up those colloidal oats and that silk really quick. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to place these 2 measuring cups on the stove on a little pan that has about 1.5 inches of water in it, and we're going to heat them together so they stay the same temperature. And I'm going to put a little bit of foil over the water so it doesn't evaporate, and I'm going to let all of these beautiful oils mix together. So let's go put them on the stove, shall we? All right, what you're going to do is you're going to place a pan on your stove with about 1.5 inches to 2 inches. Not too much. You don't want the water to boil over into the oils. I did place foil over the water. I'm going to turn it on low to medium. I'm going to let those oils melt and be beautiful all together, and at the same time the heat off of the stove, my spatula and my gloves. Now anytime you make a lotion, you want to add a preservative to it because there's a lotion part and a water part, and anytime you combine the two, you have, well, a breeding ground for bacteria, so you want to make sure that you add a preservative. I add Germal Plus. You want to add it according to the manufacturer's directions. Usually it's no more than 1%. So my oils are just about done. I got about 30 seconds to go. So I'm going to go ahead and stick my gloves on. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day. This is my CBD Dank lotion. This one happens to be peach puree. I am going to use a little bit of fragrance oil, and I will show you when I add the preservative. Let's see what the time is. We had it on the stove for 20 minutes. We got about 5 seconds. Okay, so we're going to take it off the stove. Let me grab this. It's my oil part. And my water part. I put foil on the top so there was no evaporation of the water. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the water part to the oil part. See how it immediately gets creamy? Make sure we get all those colloidal oats out of there. Colloidal oats are beautiful on your skin with the Tessa Silk. So now we're just going to give it really short bursts. with the stick blender because we're going to let this cool for about 15 to 20 minutes. But you'll be able to see how it immediately has turned white, and it's going to be a beautiful, stunning lotion. But you want to do very small, quick bursts because your liquid will start to climb your measuring cup. Yep. You can see how it's still very warm. So I'm going to let this cool for about 15 minutes and I'll bring you back. Okay guys, I've waited 10 minutes and it is good. You can see how the lotion has thickened up. So now we're going to give it a few more bursts with our stick blender here. Now we can turn it up a little bit because as you can see, it's beginning to thicken and it's just going to get lovelier and lovelier. So let's blend, shall we? See how it's thickening up and starting to become a lotion? And just keep blending. I'm going to give it a quick stir. See the beautiful air bubbles that are coming in the lotion. It's thickening it up nicely. Let's check the temperature. 113. Okay, we're going to let that cool down just a little bit more and I'll bring you back. Alrighty guys, I've let it cool down for another 10 minutes or so, so let's give it a few more blends. As you can see, it has started to thicken up already. When you add your fragrances or your essential oils or your preservative, you want to make sure your lotion is below 100 degrees. I'm going to stop there. It will thicken up as it sits as well, so you don't want to make it too thick. You won't be able to get it out of the bottle. It's beautiful. Very thick. We're about 102. We're going to let it cool down. We'll be back to add the preservative and the fragrance oil. All right, guys, let's check the temperature. We are at 95. 97. So we're going to go ahead and add it on to the scale, tare it, and I'm going to add Dermabin too, and I'm going to add 0.3 to about 10% of the total recipe. So I know what mine is, so it's about 0.1. Today I'm going to use the wintry candy apple. I'm just adding about 10-15 drops. I'm just going to mix this up. Oh, it smells delicious. Nice, beautiful CBD peach puree lotion. So I'm going to make up a couple samples here. Here. As this cools off a little more, gets under 95, it will get much thicker. I'll show you how lovely it is. A little more. We want to make sure we get the right amount. Don't want anybody, I always like to make them a little over, you know, because my clients are worth it. There we go. So I will show you how beautiful it is. If you would like some, let me know. The CBD lotion works very well on the skin. It absorbs and your lotion is allowed to stay on your skin much longer. Oh, it smells heaven. It's very moisturizing to the skin. This is the peach puree CBD that I infused. Love this strain. I used emulsified wax. You can use emulsified NF. You can use complete emulsified wax. I used some vegetable glycerin, some silk peptides, some colloidal oats. I infused my oil and distilled water and fill the orders and do a couple samples. So I will go back to making some more. So thanks for sharing this with me. And if you guys would like to get some CBD lotion, please let me know. Reach out to me here or on Instagram at Starlet1995 or at the Little Soap Shed. Have a blessed day. Bye.